Hey, it's Jolly Yacketer. Hope you're doing well. And today we're unboxing this filament dryer that is actually from Creality. If you're into 3D printing at all, you know that Creality is a pretty big 3D printing, manufacturing type deal. They make 3D printers and whatnot. So hopefully this is a pretty good filament dryer. So first thing that I want to say is one, this isn't sponsored by Creality. They didn't send me this or whatever. I wish they would, but I doubt that will ever happen. Second thing is you might be wondering why you would need a filament dryer. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to be testing this because I am curious, but I've seen things where it's like your filament should be really dry. That's why they ship it with like the silicone beads and stuff to like suck the moisture out. Your filament should be dry, and if it gets humid, like in wherever you're living, then your filament can get, you know, like water or whatnot. It can get moisture in it, and that's not good for prints. So I've left some of my filament out like a little bit. That way I can see if it makes a difference. I'm going to be printing some different stuff, and I'm going to be drying some filament, and then I'm also going to be testing with some filament that is still brand new, like still in packaging. So let's open this thing up. Look, it comes with some of those silica beads that you're not supposed to eat, but I like them, so I'll save them for later. Oh my goodness, it comes with so many silica beads. There's 4, 5, holy cow, I'm rich. So first out of the box, this is what it looks like. Just some styrofoam covers it up. Not sure what this is. Maybe it's for filament. I know in like my Anycubic one, you feed filament through this normally. I don't know why this would be with the filament dryer, but that's interesting. 2 more silica packets, let's go. They want this thing super dry. Another one of these. I wonder if this is to keep like, because it was on top of the styrofoam, so I wonder if it's to keep like this from pressing down styrofoam. Don't really know. Oh, and another silica packet, yes. Okay, and then we have the dryer itself. Pretty simple. You can get like some that can like fit 2 filament rolls in it. I was like, I don't really need that, and I wanted to try one from like an actual name brand, so that's why I went with this Creality one. So pretty simple, not much in the box besides all the silica packets, but besides that, oh, here's another one, look at that, woohoo. So besides the actual dryer and the power cord, that's about it. And then of course we get the instruction manual, I'll read that later. And besides that, it's actually pretty simple. It's just this little thing right here. Actually, that's just see-through, so it looks like the only screen will be about right there. So overall, pretty simple. I think I got this on sale. It was like $65 or something, so still kind of expensive, especially if you don't need one, but that's what I'm going to be testing. I want to see if these are actually really that important. Let's plug this in and see what it's about. Okay, so it plugs in the back right here, and then there's a little button that lights up, so I'll press that. Oh, there we go. So everything pops up. Right now it looks like it has temperatures. I'm not sure. I don't want ABS because I'm going to be using PLA, so I think it has presets. Okay, this touch screen, I will say, very not super intuitive, but also pretty unresponsive. And like, as you saw there, I was trying to get to PLA, but it kept on skipping past it. So it's set to PLA. I should probably read the instruction manual. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so the instruction says that the PV right there is the real-time temperature. The one right below it is the drying temperature, drying material, and then the drying time, how many hours. And then this is the real-time humidity. Both of these temperatures, or I guess all these temperatures, are only for inside, not the outside environment. And they say that it could smoke a little bit if you're in like a really humid place, so that's, I guess, a good thing to know. Okay, so I guess I'll go get some of my old filament, and I guess I'll stick it in here and see how it works. Okay, so there's a little bit of instruction on what you're supposed to do here. So you put your filament in here, and then as you can see, ooh, man, this door right here, like on the side, kind of janky, but it's all right. But on the top here, you're supposed to feed your filament through there, I guess. So let me do that real quick. So what it said to do is I'm supposed to feed the filament through this tube until it starts to protrude out of the end, which is a lot of filament, by the way, holy cow. Now I'm supposed to put this filament into the filament outlet right here. So I guess like that is good. And then I guess I just close up the top. I'll say, okay, so I guess I just close this, and then I guess that's all I need to do. And then, okay, PLA. Okay, nope. Time, how long? Oh, okay, I think that started it. So right now it looks like it'll go for 48 hours, so that's 2 days, which is a long time, I guess, to get your filament to be dry, but I guess, you know, you gotta get all that moisture out of there. It looks like if this is real-time humidity, then I guess in there it's 40% humid, which I guess is a lot, or I guess 49%, which I guess, you know, ideally you don't want that much. In there, it's currently 32 degrees Celsius, and then the drying temperature will be at 50. Go on for 2 days, and I guess my filament should be dry. But either way, pretty cool. I guess, I wish there was some way I could have tested this before. I guess, oh, you know, it would have been smart if I took some of this filament, went and printed with it, like just a bin sheet or something, a little boat, and then dried it and then printed that again. That would have been really smart. I have another roll of filament. I'll try that later. Maybe I'll take this one out and start over again. But either way, I guess that is the Creality unboxing. So, you know, I guess I'll just, can I stop this? Okay, so you can stop it anytime. That's good to know. I'm gonna take this out, print a little bin sheet with it. That way I can get a like side-by-side comparison of before and after. And then maybe I'll print, you know, a bin sheet with brand new filament that, you know, just got shipped to me, and then we can see the difference. Okay, so I have all the boats done here with the different types of filaments. So this one is brand new filament. I just bought it and just threw it straight into the printer and printed it. This one is the filament that I left out for like a month, maybe 2, probably actually 4 now that I think about it. This filament was really, really old. And then this filament was the same really old filament, but in my dehydrator filament dryer thing. So I'll try to get some good shots here, but it's hard to tell on camera, but honestly, in my opinion, just seeing them in person, they are like basically the exact same. So that's a brand new filament, and then you'd expect a difference. This is the really old filament, but like I said, it's really hard to tell any difference. I could see with the filament strength, like I showed before, one was significantly easier to bend and break, and the other one was really, really hard. So I guess that could do something. But like the structure, I'm not really seeing any difference. This is the dehydrated one. This discoloring is just because of the print head. That's nothing to do with the filament. But yeah, there's honestly not much difference that I can see. So here's all of them next to each other. This is the brand new, this is the old, and this is the dehydrated. And yeah, they basically look the same. I will say though, and I have seen that this is PLA filament, and I have seen that if you're using like a TPU or something like that, then leaving it out and having moisture get in it can cause a bigger problem. So maybe if you're using different filament, a filament dehydrator dryer thing could be useful, but for PLA, I don't see much of a difference or really one at all. And just to say it, these were all printed at the same settings and everything like that. I think maybe one of the reasons why I can't see a difference is because my layer height is already like so close together that it really gives really small layer lines already. So maybe moisture doesn't really affect that because the layer lines are so close together already. I'm not really sure though, I can't tell. But is a filament dryer like this worth the $35 or $37, however much I paid for it? I'm not sure. Honestly, I can't really see much of a difference. I don't know. I'd really see no difference in between these, and ultimately, I don't think it matters. Maybe with some other filaments, if you're interested, I could try with like a TPU or something if you guys would like to see that, and then maybe I'd try some other filaments. But for PLA, honestly, I don't see any difference. Also, thing to note is that if you have like a food dehydrator or something like that, it will work basically just fine for PLA and stuff like that. You might just have to like make it a bit taller, but they have models for that you can like insert to your dehydrator, and it'll make it taller so that it will fit like a whole roll of filament, and then you can just dehydrate it that way. That way you don't have to buy a filament dryer specifically for drying filament. But yeah, ultimately, like I've said, I don't really see any difference. If you guys want to see me try a different material like TPU or something like that, then let me know and I'll definitely try it out. But sadly, that will have to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, I appreciate you subscribing. If you like the video, new videos hopefully every other week. And remember to stay jolly.